get in trouble. Right. People don't get in trouble.
You can't get away from it.
I get myself in a lot of trouble.
Oh, Lordy.
Every time.
There's the two straw bosses right there. What the hell? What do we got? August what? 10th?
Yeah, August 10th.
Yeah, 2002.
Yeah, 2002.
Yeah, the year to beware of.
If we live another 10 years,
Yeah.
we're going to see a giant depression.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think it's pretty close right now, don't you, Bernie?
Pretty close, pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, it's just starting.
That's words of wisdom from two Wizard of Oz right there.
Wizards of Oz.
Oh, good.
You didn't say a Lizard of Oz.
No. No, hell no. You deserve lots of leisure, both of you guys. Good.
Okay.
Here we are with another thrashing party.
Yeah.
The straw boss, he's in there someplace. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, I see the top of his head. Right there.
See, I got one line 3 years later.
Yeah.
This last year, I put line again. The guy hit today.
Sure.
Grease and oil. Grease is cheap, right, Vern?
Yes.
And there's the combine that combined the grain, Montana combine. There's the new trailer that he's so proud of. Tilt bed and their whole bit.
Yeah.
Lots of hardware on it. Lots of hardware.
Just as high as the
Oh, be dead.
And I lost 90% of my things. What caused that?
You mean the actual growth of that?
Yeah.
The plants and
Spring
that?
of the year, come up 97.
There's bananas coming with chairs. Hi, bananas.
Dry,
Weeds look over.
yeah, dry,
The weeds look over.
And we're plenty early, got everything ready. And there's lots of pumpkins in the field, we hope, for this fall. Everywhere out there. Lots of pumpkins, lots of garden. 8 acres of pumpkins, he said. Everything green out there. We got berries. Jill's berry brush is all gone. John Deere buildings, John Deere tractors. John Deere man. Grease and oil. Grease is cheap. He learned that from Bert Lowshaw.
barely left the manure pile, you know, where the manure was stacked, and headed for the field, and I was going up a pretty good hill. I flipped it on fuel, you know, on fuel oil. I got about a third of the way up the hill, and all of a sudden the John Deere stopped, bang, you know. Well, I knew what was wrong. I turned it on fuel oil too damn soon, and it wasn't firing properly on fuel oil. So I switched the thing back on the gas again, but the gas didn't get in there mixed up soon enough. I buried the tractor right there in the middle of that hill. Buried it till it hung up. Well, you should hear those uncles of yours back at the barn giving me the hee-ho. Hee-ho. Now, Lord Almighty, I'll never forget that.
First day. You really impressed them with that, eh?
No, I'm telling you, that was really something. Well, I learned a terrible lesson about never switching that gas tank off on fuel oil until that baby got warm enough. But I had to dig that tractor out. It was hung up, you know, right up under the drawbar and everything. That was really $900 for that first tractor. But I had to borrow the money from Production Credit Association. That was a farmer's loan deal. And when I was walking out of that shop, or out of that office with that $900 check, I knew damn well that the tractor was going to be repossessed. Because I knew I was never going to get that paid for.
You never pay off a $900 loan?
Never.
Yeah.
Well, they never come and got the tractor, and I got it paid off eventually.
Yeah, that little light down there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go to restaurants, you have lunch, you know. You get some kind of pop or something. You ever want? You guys know all about it. over half is ice.
Yeah.
$2.
$2, yeah.
So I said, hold it.
$2
I
for
said, I
ice.
don't want much. I don't want much. I don't want much ice. Oh, we gotta put ice in. No, I don't want much. I'm allergic to ice. I just a little teeny bit. Darn.
No, I can truthfully tell you, and you don't have to go to church to talk to that guy either.
Would you talk a little louder so I can hear you? I don't have my hearing aid.
What are you saying? Huh? I was going to wear my straw hat, and I said, well, hell, if I do, somebody will think I'm just a farmer.
I said, what's up?
He probably knows that you're too old to make anything out of it.
No, you'll ring the bell a couple times.
Yeah,
Pull the rope a couple times too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But all in all, he's a good guy and all that, but that's just the way. Don't think.
Oh,
The light upstairs, but nobody home sometimes.
What's Leon's last name?
Pardon?
What's Leon's last name?
Dream, huh?
Dreamer, yeah,
No,
Leon.
that's
Okay.
Stanley's boy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
that's not connected. But I've seen the bark on maple trees up there that was split. The tree had grown so fast that the bark did not stay on the body of the wood. No, it broke loose. It broke loose, and it was just, it was still on the tree, but it was hanging there. Not ever maple tree either. There was just here and there one. But I've seen that with my own eyeballs. And it was before I needed glasses
That
too.
tree probably was diseased, and the bark come off.
Yep.
So,
It didn't
just
come
like a
off of the
human
tree,
being
it
and
just
everything
broke
else.
loose from there.
Yeah.
The tree grew so fast that the bark didn't.
I've heard of fish stories, which is the
But
first
that
time I've
is
heard
the
a wood
last
story.
No.
My old father,
Well, I was going to tell John about the time I
When the
lost
bark
my
comes off,
watch in
that tree, something wrong with it.
back there by Roix Lake. That,
Vern?
2 years
Did
after
Ray
I had
tell you
lost
about
it in
this
that
idea that we
crossing
had?
of that little
About
waterway, that it was still running, but I didn't have the heart to say that.
on our driveway. We have, that
I didn't think that he'd believe me if I told him that.
I believe you.
He'll believe anything.
Yeah, I believe you.
It has a purpose.
They'd throw up, and then they'd get some fresh air, they'd come back in. So they were okay for a while. And no matter, as soon as one of them would come in, the other one was going out. They said, well, all we ate for supper was Sharon's stew. And I was brave enough to even tell her that. And she says, don't you ever ask me to make any meal for you guys to take up there deer hunting again. But what happened is that the carbon monoxide was making them sick, and they were throwing up. And throwing up. Finally, I told my grandson, when he was going to come to bed, I says, I don't want you to get in bed here with me. You go down to the office down there, and if you have to kick the door in, because it was about almost 12 o'clock by that time, and I figured that they might be sleeping. I said, if you got to kick that damn door in, you go in there and call an ambulance. And I thought it had to come from Marquette, which was 28 miles, to come up there to Big Bay. Well, they had a ambulance there in Big Bay at the fire hall, and he no more than got back to the cabin where we were at, and the ambulance crew was there. And so they were asking him questions, and they said, well, where is Gramps? Because he said, his grandpa, which I was his grandpa, I was our son's son. He says, Grandpa asked me to call you guys. Well, they came into the room, and they said, well, we gotta get him to the hospital. Of course, then he was telling them about them guys going out and throwing up, all the time. And then so they told the other group, says, you follow our ambulance to Marquette to the hospital, and we're going to take him in the ambulance. And so they said to me, "Come on, Gramps, get up." And I said, "Well, I can't raise myself out of this bed." So there was just enough room between the wall and for me to swing my feet, you know, on the side of the bed. Well, here was the wall. And everything that I had eaten for 2 days hit that wall. And it came back and splattered all over me, and talk about stink. Hell, you haven't smelled any manure that ever would compare with
Spoil
that.
my dinner.
Huh?
You're spoiling my dinner.
No, just don't even think of that. And they said, "Well, come on, we gotta get him to the hospital." I said, "You guys ain't taking me no place until you clean me up." So they got some towels, they wetting them, you know, and wipe my face. This has been how many years, John? 8?
8 or 9 years, yeah.
I'll bet you that wall still has that. Because there was no way that they could wash it off. It was imprinted right into the material.
God, they probably had to burn the more calories.
Well, they ended up in a decompression chamber, didn't you?
Yeah, they put me through that. They had me on double
He was
oxygen.
almost dead.
2 containers of oxygen, and they said, "We don't want you to breathe through your nose, just breathe through your mouth and breathe just as much as you can." And would you believe that oxygen actually burnt the lining of my throat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was getting too much of it. But finally, about 7 o'clock in the morning, they sent the other guys out. They said, "You guys can go to breakfast, but we're going to put Gramps through the decompression chamber," which they did. But hell, there was nothing wrong with me then. I was healthy. Because I had enough good oxygen in me. But and it took an hour to go in it, through it, and the whole thing down. Then I wouldn't really shut her down.
picture. You know, you know I had to take that picture.
Yeah, relax. When the food's done, we'll be hustling. Don't you worry.
When the food's done,
Is
or
it?
are they going to put that, are they going to bail first?
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what they're going to do.
What are you going to do? Oh, okay.
I want to get a picture of this cake over here.
Yeah.
I tried.
Really remarkable.
I tried.
Very good, Mary.
Got a picture on.
Yeah, very good, Mary.
Genuine John Deere.
Is that genuine dirt? Is that genuine dirt?
No, chocolate graham crackers.
Chocolate dirt. That's the best kind.
And whipped cream.
Kaylee. That's Janet and Jim's granddaughter. Their son, Bert. Now that don't sound right either. Bert. Sentimental journey. Boy, wouldn't Willard love this?
I was just thinking the last night was real bad. So they just went.
I know he was happy.
Turn to
I
crank
was
that long
showing
by hand.
Shirley Nash was here,
Used to do her. I was telling
Ashley,
Francis
and I was showing her how we were related. She couldn't believe it. 5 generations back on her side, 6 on ours. 7 if you go to me, but
Had Sister Doris.
Yeah. Hand cranking.
Chrissy's friend, Jamie and Amy. And Duchess. Duchess, you beautiful thing, you.
see if she'll lick her face.
You beautiful thing, you.
See if Woody will lick your face clean.
Gel.
She won't, I don't blame her.
What was the name of that one? He's gonna put it on the next one.
You know that one, Ma? To see.
We got him so we called him
Stop. Stop it. No barking. No barking.
Thrashing bee. Francis Hubler, Jill Kasuba, Chris Schaefer, Ray Hubler, Ted Schaefer, Don Tober, the bailman. Anthony in the background. There's the rest of the party over there. Ellen Bring, Ken Ludget, Doris Smith, Steve, and I don't see anybody out there. There's Aunt Connie. The girls are having fun. Our